Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's a new box. It's from Debenhams. It's their April beauty box. And this costs £30. Contents are worth £158. Now with this, it's a bit odd because I bought this in March. They already had a box out called March. When I just went to check the website before doing this video, the March one's still there, but the April one's not. Now, I don't know whether that means it's sold out or whether they've realised that the March one's still out and so is the April. So let's leave the March one in until that sells out and then maybe put the April one up in April, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I would film it anyway because, strangely enough as well, some of the items that were in the March box are in this April box. So it must be kind of, I've never seen this one before, so I'm guessing it's a new box. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing it's a new box. So maybe they're just kind of finding their feet with it at the moment. Anyway, it's a lovely, lovely box. I'm very happy with it. So I don't know whether I said, I probably did, the contents are £30. The cost is £30 and the contents are worth £158. I can't remember whether I said that or not. Anyway, there is a little card with it, not really any information on there, but they do give you a code, April box, I think it says, for 20% off any of the full size products that are in the box. So when I did check them on the Debenhams website, they didn't have many of them in full-size products on their site. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, we'll forgive them because it's a new box. Very, very happy. The first item in here, Matt, the reason I went for this one over the March one, there's actually more products in the March one, and I will list those later on in the video so you can see the difference. But there were a couple of things in this one that are my kind of thing, and this is one of them. So it is a sheet mask. It's by OK, and it's an avocado even sheet mask with hyaluronic acid, and the brand sells this on their website for £4. And they say, harnessing the power of our favourite superfood, this avocado sheet mask is deeply nourishing. Formulated with avocado fruit extracts. Did I tell you there's avocado in here? And hyaluronic acid to leave skin feeling nourished, soft and hydrated. And you apply mask to cleanse skin, remove after 10 to 20 minutes, and then massage in the remaining essence into your skin. So this is jam-packed full of serum. Be very careful when you take it out because I ended up dripping all over the floor with the amount that's in here. I won't take it out because it's probably still absolutely sopping wet with it. There is a slight smell, nothing really that obvious, but it was a lovely, lovely mask to put on, mainly because it was so full of serum that afterwards you literally did have to spend a while massaging it in, and then you had to wait for it to soak in. So if you're going to use it, I would use it the way I did, which was a couple of days ago. I used it just before work. Nice relaxing start to the day. I did it with another mask as well the other day, and I quite think that might be what I'm going to do in future because it put me in a really good headspace. And afterwards I massaged it in. It still had loads of serum on my face, so much so that I forgot to put any moisturiser on. Now if I don't put moisturiser on, I can normally tell mid-morning that I need to go and pop some on, but I didn't notice till, I don't know, mid-afternoon. Then I didn't bother because it still felt really, really moisturised. It's ever so lovely to use. So I don't know whether I've had it before. I've tried so many sheet masks. I must admit I do forget whether I've tried them before. But I think I might remember that one in the future because it was so lovely to use. Anyway, the next item, I'm just going to stop for a second because I think Snowy might be at the door and she might want to come in. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, she's in with me now, so she might make some odd little noises. It's not me, it's her. Okay, the next item is by Filorga, and it's the Time Filler Intensive Wrinkle Multi-Correction Serum. So it's 7 mils. A full size from Debenhams is 30 mils and costs £66. So this is worth £15 or £16. Brand says this anti-aging face serum was inspired by aesthetic medicine techniques for intensive correction of all types of wrinkles, expression lines and contraction wrinkles. It has a hexapeptide to relax the features. For deep wrinkles, there are powerful peptides to plump up pronounced wrinkles on the face, combined with encapsulated hyaluronic acid to deeply hydrate the skin. For surface wrinkles, there's a peeling effect active ingredient to smooth skin. Dryness wrinkles, a plant extract captures water to reduce dehydration wrinkles. And neck wrinkles, a restructuring active ingredient to smooth out necklines. And it says there's an additional benefit in that the formula is boosted with tightening polysaccharides for express smoothing of the skin. So I have given this a go. Now, there isn't a lot in here. This is kind of like a bit of a discovery box, I think they call it. So the sizes of some of the products are quite small. But it was lovely to try it out. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? It's just what I need anyway. I've given it a go on my forehead, and I did use it on my sort of mouth lines, and did try it on my neckline, my neck as well. But there's not a great deal of it, so I don't really want to waste it. I think I'm going to concentrate on my area which I hate the most, which is my forehead. So I'm going to be using this for the next, I don't know how long it will last, to be honest, because it does come out quite quickly, a little bit quicker than you want it to. So let me show, see? Literally, I hardly squeezed that there and all of that came out. So I'm wasting it here, which is a bit of a shame. But this is what it looks like anyway. And it rubs in beautifully. It does smell gorgeous. A lot of these sort of products for anti-aging and wrinkles and things often have a bit of a horrible smell, but this smells beautiful. Sweet and perfumed and gorgeous. So I really, really like the sound of this product. I'm going to try it out. Probably won't get much of a result with that much, I shouldn't think. But I'm going to give it a go and see how I get on with it. And you never know, I might have to splurge one day just to try it out properly. Okay, the next item is by Cause, and it's the Greek Yogurt Nourishing Probiotic Gel Cream. It's 20 mils. The brand sells 40 mils for £29, so this is probably worth around £15. They say this high-performance, intensely hydrating moisturiser is designed for ultra-dry skin. It immediately melts in and unlocks time-released hydration for 48 hours. It's powered by Greek yogurt, which delivers an instant soothing, cooling sensation with a super dose of probiotics to nourish skin. Microbiome technology, cutting-edge technology, helps rebalance skin and improves the improves the appearance of dehydrated, stress-looking skin. And you apply to the face, neck, avoiding the eye area. Now, this is a funny one, and I haven't made my mind up whether I like it or not yet. It's a bit strange because it is meant to be for extra dry skin and intensely hydrating. And I kind of get that it is, in that your skin does feel like underneath, it does feel nice and soft. I've got it on today under my makeup. But when you put it on, it doesn't really feel like that. It doesn't feel like it's got that surface moisturisation, if you know what I mean. So I'll show you what it looks like anyway. The other thing about it, there is a bit of an odd smell and an odd sensation. So first of all, the smell, let me just show you how it blends in. So it's just a cream sort of looking one, and then it blends in. It does feel quite nice on my arm actually. But the smell, it smells of almonds. It smells a bit of Bakewell tart. Now that happens to be one of my favourite cake stroke puddings. I love it. I love it. And it smells like that. But the other thing is, when you put it on your face, if you get it near your lips, it has that feeling of menthol. And I thought, well, what on earth is that? But I thought it was a different product actually, because I'd used, when I first tried these two products out, I used them together. I used this and then the moisturiser on top, like overnight. And I thought that it was this that was making my lips feel like menthol because of all the things that must be in here. But it isn't, because when I tried it on its own the next day, I've tried it, I think I've tried it about 3 times now. So I've tried it at night time, I've tried it on its own in the daytime with no makeup on top of it, and I've tried it today with makeup on top of it. Definitely this, because yesterday it did it and it did it again today. Anyway, I looked at the ingredients and it does mention menthol lactate, which apparently is an ester of menthol and lactic acid. And it's an ingredient that's used as a cooling or flavouring agent and fragrance in cosmetics. So there you go. As I say, I still haven't made my mind up on this one yet. I think I've got a feeling I might be giving it to someone else to try. It also mentions salicylic acid as one of the ingredients, which isn't something I would normally go for. So I am thinking it might only be a tiny weeny bit of it or something. It's not mentioning it as a key ingredient. But I don't know. I just don't think it's one for me. But it's always good to try these things out to see, isn't it? Having said that, my face has been wearing makeup all day with this underneath, and it's done quite a good job, so I can't complain about its actual effects, if you like. That's probably not the word, but you know what I mean. Okay, the next item is by Bondi Sands, and it is, I hope it's that way round, the Glow Pearl Lights. So this is 25 mils and seems to be available for £10 to £11 from online suppliers, although it does seem to be out of stock in practically everywhere I looked. So I took the description on this from the Look Fantastic site, although it is out of stock on that site as well. And they say, helping you to achieve the perfect glowy look, this light reflecting formula graces the skin with natural looking luminosity. Weightless and buildable, this multi-purpose formula can be used as a highlighter, mixed in with your foundation, or worn alone to bring some sparkle to your makeup looks. And it's ideal for use on the high points of the face. Simply dab it on with your fingers or a brush. So I will show you what it looks like. It's like in a sort of a tube packaging. And then it's actually quite gold looking. So I have got it on as my highlighter today on my cheeks, and I'm quite impressed with it. I think it does a rather lovely looking job. So happy with that. I've got loads and loads of highlighters at the moment though, so there is a chance that I'll be passing that one on as well. Okay, the next item is from Illamasqua. Now this is one of my favourites actually. It's the Beyond Veil Illuminating Primer. 6 mils and a full size of this is 30 mils and £34 on the brand's website. So this would be worth, I guess, around at least £6 or £7. Brand says this primer brings together two of our most iconic formulas, Hydroveil Primer and Beyond Powder. This lightweight formula contains sodium hyaluronate, I don't know whether I said that right, gardenia Florida fruit extract and vitamin C to help smooth the skin appearance, ensuring makeup looks flawless on an even base. With fine shimmer pigments, Beyond Veil Primer gives skin a natural glowing finish with a lit from within glow. And you use this before you put your makeup on like you would any other primer. So I have had it before. I've actually got the large size in this as well, which I haven't got through yet. But I do tend to use the little sizes first anyway, because there's not a great deal in here. Can you see? I've only used it today, so I've only used it the once. But I don't know whether you can see, it's very, very bouncy. So it does go quite far down with this very bouncy texture. There is a smell to it, but nothing particular. Not, you know, nothing really to describe, worth describing, shall I say. So there you go. Again, very shimmery, sheeny looking primer. Really nice. And when it dries out, it does leave a nice sort of smooth finish, but you do have to wait for this one to dry. As you can see, it's quite sticky for a while. So don't do it if you're in a rush. Okay, so I'm happy with that one because I had a little mini of this and I have just run out, and I had a little mini of the one without the shimmer as well, and I've run out of that one as well. So this is the only mini I've got now. Okay, the next item is from Bloom and Blossom, and this is the Off to Bed Indulgence Bath Oil. It's 100 ml. The brand sells this for £20 on their website, and they say this luxury bath oil is all about tranquility, de-stress and relaxation in a bottle. Sweet almond oil helps to even skin tone and enhance hydration. Apricot kernel oil is rich in vitamins A and D to hydrate, nourish and soothe damaged skin, and it has a scent of ylang-ylang and a hint of lavender. And to use it, you pour a generous amount under warm running water and relax. So I haven't used this yet. I will probably use it in a foot bath. I don't tend to have baths anymore. They're too much of a faff for me to get in and out of, really. So I will be using this in a foot bath, but I'm not entirely sure about it. So I've had a little sniff. What I did was I poured it on some tissue paper. So what I might do is do that again for you. And then you can see, there's the tissue paper. Then you can see my reaction, because I'm not sure. Now, I'm sure I've had a sleeping pillow spray from Bloom and Blossom and really, really liked it. So I was expecting it to be very similar to that. So it is like a sort of an oily consistency. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what it is. It's got that smell that I don't like, that you get in certain products, like Balance Me is one of them, that has a certain smell that I just don't like, and I'm sure that's what I can smell in it. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it, because when you put it into the water, it might give off a different smell. The lavender might come through a little bit better. I don't know what that smell is, but anyway, not overly keen. So I'm not 100% sure. I was hoping for something different from that, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, then you get a makeup brush from Sigma. It's a small tapered blending brush. I think it's E45 is the sort of reference of it. There is a similar one on Look Fantastic, which is actually valued at £13.44. And they say, designed to pick up colour with just the tip of the brush, this delivers precise application into the crease of your eyelids with ultimate control. Boasting a tapered and pointed tip, this brush works to add depth and dimension to your eyes. So this is what it looks like. I haven't used it yet, but it is rather a lovely looking little brush. Very sort of fluffy, soft feeling. Yeah, I think I like that quite a lot. So, love getting brushes in boxes, so that's another good point for here. Now, the next couple of items are the reason that I wanted this box. The first one is, well, it's a little mini perfume. Versace Crystal Noir Eau de Toilette. It's again, I don't know the valuation of these because it is a mini. If you bought 30 mils from the Debenhams website, it's currently got an RRP of £52.50, but it was on sale when I checked a couple of days ago and it had 20% off at that point. And they say Versace Crystal Noir is a sumptuous fragrance, the olfactory equivalent of a long train on a fabulous evening dress. Multifaceted like a diamond, sensual and enticing, daring yet reassuring, ethereal, I don't know, I said that wrong, yet carnal, ethereal, yet carnal, Versace Crystal Noir is a magical, ultra feminine, floral oriental scent. Its olfactory pyramid deliberately minimalist in order to enhance the intrinsic elegance of the ingredients. Top notes of cardamom, pepper and ginger give way to a heart of fresh, crisp, fragrant gardenia alongside peony and orange flowers. This has been blended with base notes of sandalwood, musks and amber that is purified almost to transparency for a sensuous and seductive result. Now, I tried this on, there's another perfume in here. So the day after I'd got this box, I tried them both on together. So I tried this on this hand, the other one on this hand. Together, they worked so well that I thought that this was going to be my new favourite perfume because it smelled gorgeous all day. So yesterday I thought, well, I'll try it on its own just to see what I think. And it wasn't quite the same with the other one for comparison. So it's really interesting the way smells sort of merge together to create something different in your nostrils. But I still quite like it, but it's got some strange recollections for me. So let me smell it now. I've been wearing it all day, so it's on this wrist. Now you see, it smells gorgeous. It's got a muskiness to it that's my kind of muskiness. Beautiful, light, sweet, but not too sweet. Lovely. When I put it on yesterday, I did feel that it was quite sweet initially, possibly a little bit too sweet for me, I thought. I'm going to pop it on fresh again now. See, I like it again now. It's strange. Let me just give it a waft. Yeah, I do like it. It is quite sweet though. I think maybe I put a little bit too much on yesterday. What it reminded me of yesterday was, it reminded me of a perfume that I had when I was a lot younger. When I used to go night clubbing, it reminded me of sitting in a nightclub. It reminded me of a specific nightclub. And it must have been a time when I was wearing a specific perfume. And I was trying to think of the perfumes that I wore back then because we're talking quite a while ago. And there was one, I remember wearing something called Amarige. And I think I wore, now I don't know whether it was poison. It was in a green bottle. I'm sure it was poison. It could have been something completely different though. And those are the only two that I can remember. I know as I got into the sort of 90s, this was like the late 80s. As I got into the 90s, I started getting into things like CK1 and more sort of fresher ones. It reminds me of one of those, like, it is quite a sensual one. It's rich, it's different, it's from my younger days. It's nightclubby, nighttime smell. And then I went into more fresher, fruity, citrusy type smells. So it has got some interesting memories for me. It's really, really odd. I'd love to know what it's reminding me of. I just sat there at one point yesterday just sniffing it and trying to think. Anyway, stop going on about that one because there's another perfume in this box, and that's the difference between this one and the March one. In the March one, you actually do get this, I think, but you don't get this one. And this is the Moschino Toy 2 Eau de Parfum. Again, it's a mini, so it's difficult to value it. But if you wanted to get 30 mils from Debenhams, it would be £45. It's currently on sale, or it was a few days ago, for £36. And they say, this fragrance has the sparkling vivacity of mandarin and Granny Smith apple at the top, alongside delicate floral notes of magnolia. In the heart, elegant jasmine petals are enhanced by the velvety tones of peony and the crisp fruitiness of white currant. A dry down of amberwood and sandalwood express in an enveloping sensual dimension, whilst crystalline musk adds radiance and softness to this floral, woody musk eau de parfum. So this was the other one I had on when I did the two of them together. I haven't worn it on its own yet. Again, I've worn them both together again today. So I love this perfume. It's quite a young fragrance. It looks like that, doesn't it? It looks like the sort that you'd have had when you were very young. And it does kind of smell a little bit like that to me. It's very fruity. But I love it. I love fruity ones anyway. It's just smelt of fruit all day long, but it's fresh and it's gorgeous. And I am really happy with this. To be honest, the smell of it doesn't seem to change that much, I don't think, throughout the day. But I've just smelt it now. That is more musky, actually, like a white musk. Yeah, similar to the one that I used to get from Body Shop when I was sort of quite young. I'm going to pop it on my wrist. Give it a little waft. Oh, it does smell different, yeah. It does, and I do actually get the apple then. I didn't really notice that before, but yeah, very fruity, very beautiful. I actually really, really like them both. Do you know what? I actually really like wearing them both together, which is a bit odd. Maybe I should mix them up and see what they come out with. Might make a completely new perfume. Anyway, on to the last item. It's by Dr. Pawpaw. It's a rich mocha balm, 25 mils. You can get it from the brand's website in this size for £7.25. They say this is formulated with rich natural ingredients, including pawpaw fruit, which rejuvenates, nourishes and hydrates, aloe vera, full of antioxidants and soothing antibacterial properties, olive oil, which gently hydrates the skin without feeling greasy, and castor oil, which helps to maintain moisture and protect the skin. And you can apply it to your lips, cheeks or eyes. Blend with your finger or a makeup brush. And it says the buildable formulas allow you to apply as much as or as little as you like to create a completely bespoke look. So I thought I'd save it till last because I'm going to put it on my lips, but to be honest, I don't think I'm going to like the colour much. So I'll do that and I'll be back in a second. I think I double pressed then, so I don't know what happened then. So I'm not overly keen. It's not really my colour. I'll show you what it's like on the back of my hand. It is quite a rich sort of brown colour. So yeah, not really for me, that one. Okay, what do you think of the box? Now, I was going to tell you what's the difference between this one and the March one, wasn't I? So when I put this out, I'm not going to put it out today. So I'm going to do it in a couple of days' time, or even maybe a day's time. I'm not sure yet. But when I put it up, I'll just check the website and see what is there. Hopefully the March one will still be there if you're interested. That actually does include the Corris product, the moisturiser. It does include the Filorga Time Filler. It does include this, I think it's this perfume, the Versace one. And it does include the Glow Sands, the Bondi Sands Glow Pearl one. And it does include the Mocha. And it does include, I think it's the same brush, the little brush as well. So it includes that. So what it doesn't include is the Illamasqua, the Moschino perfume, the Bloom and Blossom bath oil, and the face mask. So there's 4 that it doesn't include, but instead it has got an Eyeshadow brow highlighter pencil. Didn't fancy that myself. I've already got a couple. An Urban Decay setting spray. Love that. Nearly went for it because of that, actually. A Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin enzyme mask, which I wasn't too sure about. Swede mascara. Nice, but I've already got some of that. I've had it recently. Revolution Pro mini blur stick bright universal face primer. I think that says, I'm not entirely sure whether I've written that down right. So it does include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other products. So it sounds all right as well. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do now. So are they just going to go from to May for the next one? Or are they going to decide they've dipped their feet in the water and didn't like it much? Or are they going to put the April one out in April? What are they going to do? Very interested to see. I personally, I really, really hope they keep doing it because it's a lovely box and I would definitely get it again in the future. Anyway, I hope you like the unboxing. I can feel my throat's properly going now. Everyone in the family will be really pleased if I can't talk for the rest of the evening. Anyway, sending you lots and lots and lots and lots of love. I've still got the fake tan situation with my nails. So I'll just send you lots of love like this and wish you all the positivity and the love in the world. Take care, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye bye.